morning. Today is Friday, November 22nd, and we have one birthday because today is Whitney Campbell's birthday. So Whitney, happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Whitney. Happy birthday to you. Cha-cha-cha. Well, I hope you have a great birthday. You're the only one that told me it was your birthday today. But we have anniversaries because today is Janet and Charles Moss. Today's their 21st anniversary. Happy anniversary, happy anniversary, happy anniversary, happy anniversary, happy, 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 happy anniversary, happy, 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 happy anniversary. Excuse me. Well, I hope you have a great anniversary. But it's also Cindy, Sue, and Paul's anniversary, but I don't know how many years. They didn't tell me, but I know it's Cindy, Sue, and Paul's anniversary. Happy anniversary, happy anniversary, happy anniversary, happy anniversary, happy, 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 happy anniversary, happy, 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 happy anniversary. Well, I hope all four of you have a great anniversary today. My cousin Lynn and Dale leave to go home to Toronto today. They're in the other room eating breakfast right now. I'm not really a big breakfast eater, but you know that because you've watched my channel. You know I don't really eat breakfast. So Jim made them his famous egg muffins. I think he made them some hash browns and coffee and orange juice. So they're packing up. They're going to get a turkey before they go. Myers, my favorite store, has them for 33 cents a pound, and I guess they're not that cheap in Canada. So, and they do a Yanksgiving because their Thanksgiving in Canada is in October. But her children are a dual citizenship. They have Canadian and American citizenship, and so she always does a Yanksgiving. So her son, Stuart, lives in Ottawa. So they're going to go there next week on Saturday to celebrate. And she's going to get to see her two little grandkids, Ashlyn and Malcolm, and Emma, their daughter-in-law. But we all know you don't go to see the kids, you go to see the grandkids. Pshaw, that's where you go. That's what you do. So we went out to dinner last night. I had fish and chips. It was delicious. And then they had a mushroom bisque soup, which I had that. The rest of the table had the, what did they have? Trying to think what they had. Oh, French onion soup. They had the French onion soup. And Lynn and I got the fish and chips, and Jim and Dale got the chicken polo. But Jim got his without spinach. Dale got his with spinach. But it was a really nice little night. We had a nice time. And then we came home and we watched a bunch of shows. And, yeah. They were going to go out for breakfast today, and I thought, I don't really want to go out. I said, Jill, I'll make breakfast, because I've eaten out twice this week. I'm trying to cut back. You know me, I would eat out every day if I could. I love eating out. I don't mind cooking, but I love eating out. But I can't eat out that much, otherwise I'm going to have a lot of weight. But sometimes you have to just make the goal that, sometimes you do really great and sometimes you do not so great. But it's all part of the process. Both are okay as long as you do it within reason. I am fighting the same 10 pounds all year, up and down, 10 pounds. The accomplishment is that I haven't gained more than 10 pounds. But the downside is I haven't lost more than 10 pounds. I've lost the same. Through the whole year, I probably lost about 85 pounds with the same 10 pounds, if that makes any sense. But I'm sure you all can figure that out. Yeah, it does make sense. Because you gain 2, then you lose 3, and then you gain 5. And then, it's like, it's a vicious cycle. It's just a vicious cycle. So while my cousins were here, I did the Christmas tag. I screwed up on the tag. I gave Valerie Reese over at Valerie Reese, It's All About the Adventure, her channel. I gave her full credit. So Val, you got full credit, until I realized when I was talking with my peeps on Messenger that Mary Fran over at No Excuses _ Believe in Myself, she's the one that did the questions. So now I got to re-edit my video a little bit to give the proper credit to the proper people. So, but we're looking for some new blood. If anybody wants to get involved in the tags and you have a channel, let me know in the description box down below, and I can send you the questions for December, and you can join our little group. And we'll get some fresh ideas, new blood, as they say. It was Joan's idea over at Rise and Shine Suburban Homestead. She thought, well, maybe we all could reach out to see if, we pretty much all have the same people watching us, but we watch different channels too, I know that makes perfect sense to you. So maybe somebody I'm watching that they don't watch, that might be new to them, and they might enjoy the channel. And the same being said, they might be watching somebody that I'm not really watching, and you know what I'm saying. So if you're interested in doing our tags, we do them once a month. You usually get the questions probably about 2 weeks before, and it's always on a Tuesday. It's always the second Tuesday, and we always post them at 9 o'clock in the morning. So if you're interested, let me know in the comments below. Once again, I'm loving the emojis. I'm loving all the likes that you're hitting. I really appreciate that. It is helping my channel, and I appreciate that. Especially, I always get a little bit more in Christmas time. I don't know why. Maybe they throw more ads in or something. But in December, I make my most money. I don't get it till January, but at least I got something to pay some of my credit cards off in January. Yeah, right. Like I make that much money. No, it's enough, to keep me like mad money. It's like mad money. It's not like, I'm not going to go out and buy a house or anything like that. I'm not going to pay off a bill. But it gives me a little bit of extra. I can hit my Starbucks that much more often. And the silly thing about my Starbucks is I get all these gift cards all the time, because that's what I ask for my birthday is Starbucks gift cards, or Christmas or birthday, anniversaries or stuff. But if my gift cards run low, I just can't put out $5 or $6 for a drink. Yet I can, when I'm grocery shopping, pick up a gift card and load it onto my thing, and then just think I'm not paying for it, although I am. I know that. But okay, there's always certain days in history that you remember where you were. And today, I remember where I was on Friday, November 22nd, 1963. I was in math class, and I was flirting with the boy in the desk next to me, and his nickname was Mouse. Oh, no, we all know who's my favorite. Who was my crush through all of middle school, grade school? Well, we didn't call it middle school. We called it junior high. It was actually through junior high. I met him in junior high and in high school. I know, don't say Jim, because it wasn't Jim. We all know Jim was not my favorite. Jim was something I could not stand. I couldn't stand Jim when I met him. He was my best friend's boyfriend. And we're still best friends. Well, we're not best friends, but we're still friends. I mean, it kind of grew apart, and then we grew back together, and then we still see each other because Bertie, Jim's sister, was married to my best friend's brother. And so at all family gatherings, we see each other. We went to the Alaskan cruise last year. So, I mean, we're still friends. But anyway, no, Chuck Cyback. Oh, I love Chuck Cyback. But when Chuck wasn't giving me the time of day, and I hadn't met Jim yet because I was only in junior high school, Mouse, which I don't even know what his real name was. That's all we ever knew him as, was Mouse. I know the teacher didn't call him Mouse, but I was just like, oh, I hung on every word he said. The only thing he acknowledged me for is, what's the answer to number 5? That was to be about it. Anywho, Mr. Galinsky, who was our gym teacher, had come into the room to make an announcement a little after 2. And it was almost time for this. No, it was a little after 3, because I think he got shot. Well, we're all talking about Kennedy, John F. Kennedy. It was just before school was letting out, and I remember Mr. Galinsky came into the room to tell us, and he was so upset. He was just like, he was crying, and I mean, it was a different time. I mean, I don't know. It was just a different time, but Mr. Galinsky came into the room, talked to the teacher, said he had an announcement for the class, and he said, the president of Texas was shot today in Dallas, and he died. And everybody's like, oh my gosh. And then I looked at Mouse, and Mouse looked at me, and we both kind of said at the same time, Texas has a president? He was just so upset. Instead of saying the president was shot in Texas, he said the president of Texas. It was just a different time. So then they excused everybody. We got to go home. And then we went home, and that's all you saw on the TV, because we only had 3 channels. Well, we had 4, because we had a Canadian station. But we had Channel 2, Channel 4, Channel 7, which was, ABC, NBC, and CBS. And we'd flip back and forth and watch all the coverage. And then I also saw Oswald get shot live on TV on the 24th, on Sunday. I've seen a lot of things in my life. I saw the shuttle blowing up live. It's just, maybe I'm a bad luck omen. I don't know. It's just, anyway. That's where I was. I was sitting in math class, 1963, on a Friday. How many years ago would that have been? 61 years ago. Wow. How many people can say they know exactly where they were 61 years ago? I can. Anyway, that's going to do it for today. Hit the like button. If that's all you do, at least hit the like button. Leave me an emoji or a comment. Share. Subscribe. All that good stuff. And let's talk again tomorrow.